Welcome back to Wild Surge Life, where you feel the surge and live the wild. Out here, sooner or later, even the wildest must become a parent. The most reckless brawler on the savanna, the fearless honey badger, has become a father. Deep beneath the earth, a mother honey badger has just given birth. Outside, the air burns with brutal heat. But down here, in the warm dark, her fragile cubs open their eyes to the first day of their lives. They have no idea how cruel the world above truly is, but they were born lucky. Their father is the toughest creature this savanna has ever known. His first mission is simple: find food for the recovering mother. Fresh honey, rich in protein and energy, exactly what she needs to make milk for her babies. But out here, sweetness alone is never enough. Ahead, a snake eagle guards its nest, refusing to move. It throws open its wings, stamps its feet, and screams a desperate bluff. But today, it has met the honey badger. He charges straight through the attack, each strike more brutal than the last. The bird's courage collapses, and it abandons its home and flees. He clamps an egg in his jaws and races home. Without even stopping to drink, he turns back and clears out the entire nest. But for a nursing mother, a few eggs are barely a mouthful, so the warrior makes a decision. He will raid a far deadlier battlefield, the crocodile pool. It is breeding season. Thousands of eggs are cracking open along the bank. Newborn crocodiles pour out by the hundreds, scrambling desperately toward the water. The massive adult crocodiles patrol the shore, eyes locked on everything that moves. Their aggression is at its absolute peak. One wrong step near their young, and you are gone in an instant, torn apart before you even had time to scream. This place is the most dangerous patch of ground on the entire savanna. No sane creature would come here willingly, but fear does not exist in the honey badger's world. He stands at the edge, eyes cold and calculating, silently locking onto his target. Then he explodes into motion, a streak of silver lightning right beneath the eyes of a giant crocodile. He snatches a hatchling in his jaws and bolts for home. This is stealing meat from the very jaws of death. Again and again he runs, tireless between the river and the den. Each trip more dangerous than the last. Each return more triumphant. Back at the burrow, the cubs are growing stronger every single day. They wrestle and tumble over each other in the darkness, squeaking and rolling in the dirt. They chase each other's tails. They bite their father's ears when he returns, full of life, full of mischief, completely without fear. In their small, innocent world, danger simply does not exist. As long as their all-powerful father is near, everything is safe, everything is warm, everything is theirs. But they have forgotten something. This is Africa, and the deadliest danger always arrives the moment you feel most secure. The mother, desperately thirsty after days inside the den, has no choice but to leave and travel far away for water, and that opens a door. A gaunt, starving African wild dog has been watching, waiting. It creeps silently toward the empty burrow, low to the ground, each step slow and deliberate. Inside the cubs play, completely unguarded, laughing at a world they do not yet understand. The wild dog doesn't hesitate. It snatches one of the cubs and vanishes into the grass without a sound. Far at the river, the mother senses something is wrong. She races back like the wind, but it is already too late. The wild dog has long since carried its prize back to its pack. This is the law of the savanna. Here, there are no fairy tales. Even the fearless king of the plains, with 1 second of carelessness, can lose his own flesh and blood. But the wild dogs have made one fatal mistake. The family they just wounded belongs to the most vengeful outlaw on the entire savanna. Blood debts are paid in blood, and the honey badger will make them pay, with the most savage vengeance this land has ever seen. If you felt that, subscribe to Wild Surge Life, and never miss what happens next.